Hello and welcome to the podcast. It's the Bada Being 47 or Carter and
the Dark Same 15, also known as Brandon. Hey, it's a podcast. We're gonna get sued.
probably. Okay, so
Peanuts! Sorry, I have to do it at least once per video or audio thing.
You guys may want to turn down your headphones because it's spiking a lot. But now for the
Let's move it back a
sponsors,
little bit.
the sponsors that don't sponsor us.
No, we actually have a sponsor.
We have a legit sponsor.
We have a legit sponsor. I'm not even joking right now.
Who's sponsoring us?
The Shoddy Bridge Company.
Okay, no, I mean, all right, and as
the Shoddy Bridge Company. Get your shoddy bridges today. Instead of a 3-hole gap, you have one. Shoddy Bridge Company. Call 1-800-ShoddyBridge.net.
Actually, I'm pretty sure their number ends in .org, Brandon.
.org, whatever, .com.org. Who cares anymore?
People who want to call the right business.
Okay,
and
I have podcast notes, so we better get started.
All right. Well, whatever topic Brandon chooses to start out with,
we're gonna start out.
We will read off the sponsors that I want to read off now, which is 47 Legion,
Darkest Lane Dungeons,
and basically those are just the supporting fan base of us. Okay.
So we're gonna talk about the first thing I have to say is the funny joke I heard from the Angry Joe video. Okay, so like 2 years ago, there's this thing called battle tag. So when you get battle tag, you have to like sync the guns, and it says they're purifying the fusion cells. Means it's just connecting to the game. So his friend Other Joe's like, it cuts away, but Joe comes in and he's like, "This is why the stormtroopers always die, because they have to purify their fusion cells."
Oh, okay. That's funny.
But I want to talk about all the malfunctions I had this summer. I bought a Kinect. It didn't work. I bought what was it?
You had the Kindle Fire?
Yes, I bought a Kindle Fire. It stopped working. I bought...
You should buy the new Kindle Fire HD. Sponsor.
No. Yes. And I bought the Saints Row the Third Collector's Edition.
Oh, the headsets don't work.
The headset did not work. No wonder it was only $5 more than the game itself.
Yeah.
So,
I think didn't they have a recall on those headphones?
I don't know. Best Buy had them for like $50, so I just took it back. So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Something that's relevant. I guess track starting up for me. So in sports,
I'm working at Night Terrors. So anybody who lives in the Jacksonville area until October 31st, please come out to Night Terrors so I can scare the living crap out of you. Anybody who knows what I look like, be like, Darkest Same 15. I'll be like, I'll eat your brains if you say my name again. And then I'll probably like jump out and scare you again.
Or you probably won't even notice him in the first place.
Yeah, probably not.
What house do you work in? You work in...
I work in Outbreak, which is the zombie-themed house. The next house is called Madhouse, which is very good. Oh, pause it.
Okay, we're going to take a short break here.
Hurry!
We'll be back.
Carter, you have issues when I'm pausing that. You know that. Okay, so as I was saying, the second house is themed Madhouse, which is like a insane asylum.
Something
insane
like
asylum gone awfully wrong. Lastly is Vacancy, a roadside retreat gone wrong. One of my favorite houses, but Outbreak's definitely my favorite. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, come out. It's $25 per regular ticket, $35 for Fast Pass, and $40 for the Warehouse 31 and Night Terrors a bundle deal.
Oh, okay. Well,
boom, advertisement.
We're gonna have to take another short break real quick because Carter. I have to go get something that I forgot for the podcast. We'll be.
Carter's a dingle-doo, whatever that means. Carter's not in the room, so Carter, if you're listening, this do not cut it out. It's even funnier. Shout out to Jake. Hey.
All right, so we're back.
Another break. No.
No. So I wanted to talk about.
Let's talk about the whole Penn State thing.
No, let's not. Let's
talk about how he finally got arrested.
And how he didn't get life for what he did. Yeah.
No, he's like 98 or whatever. He's like 60. He's gonna die in there.
Oh yeah, he's then what was he got 20 to 30 years?
He's got from 30 to 60 years with no chance of being let out.
Okay,
so that's what Coach Cody told me.
Okay, well,
I'm just gonna go to Yahoo and look up stories.
I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the. It was this website that I found. So, not many people know this on the internet, but
okay. So a U.S. Embassy officer was killed.
Okay, no, stop.
Nice.
Stop. So, I play a couple instruments.
Aniston has a new gig.
I'm gonna slap you in the face. Stop talking. So I play a couple instruments. I play the B flat clarinet, the bass clarinet, the tenor sax, and stop that, and the guitar. So there's this website that I found that has really good deals on
What's wrong with sheep?
items. Items for instruments.
I don't think it's wrong with sheep. That's why.
Items for instruments. It's called Woodwind Brass Wind. So it's www.bw.com. And you guys should go there, get some really good deals on like ligatures and reeds, and they have some really good deals on instruments too. And apparently Mick Jagger vocals criticized. Apparently,
Ancient Dental Discovery.
Ancient dental.
South Pole gains ice cover.
Okay.
Asteroids. Okay, an asteroid apparently. These news stories suck.
Asteroid brush past Earth. Apparently, asteroids brush their teeth with planets.
What
Makes
do they
sense.
use for mouthwash?
Space itself, obviously. When they're constantly
What does that say?
going
Keep
through.
calm and stab
Keep
people?
calm. No, keep calm and stab Templars. It's the keep calm for Assassin's Creed. Actually, I have a lot of those on my phone.
Okay.
There's I have. Oh, let's talk about Borderlands 2. Okay, so
let's talk about how much I hate that game.
okay. First off, let's talk about the walkthrough that we're undecisive on if we're gonna continue playing it or not.
It's not exciting to me. I play it for like 2 hours and I'm just like, ugh. Like, I don't know why. It's poopy. I'm not really liking it.
You're not liking it.
I'm not liking it. That's the reason it's so difficult for me to force myself to play it. At least with Saints Row, we can summon some laughs in it.
Yeah.
Because we can do whatever we want.
Well, yeah.
Like, I pulled up in an ambulance and I just come up to Carter and I'm like, hey Carter, hey Brandon, there's morphine in the back of your room. Okay. We can ad-lib really well in that game. Like, we came up, I'm standing at a stop sign, and Carter rolls up in a freaking school bus, and he drives past me, and I'm like, no, I'm going to be late for school! And then Carter runs away again in the bus and comes and hits me in the bus. That was one of the clips that was lost, unfortunately.
Oh, dang it.
Let's talk about ISO 6.
No, let's continue talking about Borderlands 2, because you drew me off the topic. Okay, so... On my hand, I think Borderlands 2 is an excellent game that improved on the many things that Borderlands 1 had problems with. There could have kept some things in that, yes, would have made the game even better, but, you know, that's their...
Did you just quote IGN?
I don't know, did I?
Yes, I think you just quoted IGN.
I have no clue, because I don't read IGN.
I watch IGN.
I don't watch IGN either.
We're going to get sued by IGN and freaking Achievement.
Yeah, we're going to get, like, copyright strikes everywhere.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even matter, because we can just put this on any channel we want.
We should just go to Blip. Blip doesn't allow copyright.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's a dent in my Mac.
Oh, no, a little dent in your Mac.
I didn't even notice that. Okay.
My charging port on my laptop is broken.
Okay, wait. So, Borderlands 2. Great game. Love it.
I don't like the classes.
I was going to talk about a couple, the new thing that's coming out is this, I think it was the 16th. What's today? Today is the 11th. So the 16th of this month, the Necromancer DLC is supposed to come out for...
Okay, let's talk about the fact that the game is almost identical to the first one and absolutely nothing has
but
changed.
that's like, it's the same thing with like Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, but at least we got new campaigns, 4 new campaigns, brand new characters, new stuff that made it more exciting. Borderlands... I feel as if...
You just said about basically everything. Borderlands is 4 new characters, new campaign, new stuff that makes it exciting, which would be the new skills, the new abilities, new guns, new enemies.
Yeah, but the fact that they're keeping the old characters, that obviously means that...
They want to continue the storyline. They want it to be a continuous
storyline. With a brand new Vault Hunter crew, a brand new Vault, and a guy that we know nothing about who just tries to blow us up within the first 10 minutes of the game.
No, because there's kiosks that tell you about Handsome Jack that's like, obviously they're false, but, you know.
Well, I just don't like it. I'm genuinely, I like Resident Evil 6 more. Which I could see us doing a hilarious Let's Play in.
Yeah, but Resident Evil 6 is like, with any sequel, it's really hard, it's like the problems with any sequel is really hard to find something new with it or do something new with it to make it a better game than the previous one. and textures have really been a real thing in the new
This is
consoles
pretty bad.
and stuff.
I can't think of anything for us to talk about.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, let's get off this topic because we're running out.
New games that came out. There's a couple
I want to talk about ISO 6.
Okay.
What do you think about it? I think it's good. I think it's better, but I have some issues with it.
Like what?
The fact that they took the podcast area out of the music area.
No, you have to download the podcast app to get it now.
Mm-hmm. I hate that. I should, because I have a radio that I just put in my car, and I can't listen to my podcast anymore.
Why can't you download the app?
Because it plugs into it, and then there's a tab that says podcast on it. It won't let me do it from there.
Why?
I don't know, just the radio's not built that way. It has to do everything from the music tab. Or from YouTube.
Well, couldn't you just that sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Shut up, Carter.
Okay.
Somebody was coming through night terrors and they're being rude to me. So they're like, oh, they're saying, obviously, bad stuff. So I'm just I just stop for a second, I stare at them and I go, sucks to suck. The two girls that are with them just stare at me. And they look at the guys, and the guys are just not knowing how to react to this, and they just go, I think you guys just got owned. And I just kind of walk into the next room all nonchalantly. And they're standing there for a minute, and then the decompression thing goes off telling me the next group's coming. I run out, I'm like, get out of here now! And they just take off running. It was so funny. That's why Night Terrors is fun.
Yeah, it sounds fun. So,
Carter had the most boring expression during that story.
Well, I was waiting for a pivotal point of something actually to happen, but...
Okay.
Okay, now it's in 2 audio files, so now I'm going to have to do
have fun with that. Thank God I don't have to edit these.
Oh, okay. God. Okay.
So there's a group coming through. And my instinct is I got to scare them so bad that they jump back. So I'd been doing this for a while. I'd run and I'd jump onto this window that had sets of metal bars behind it and boards on it. So I ran and I jumped onto the board multiple times. So after the 20, maybe 30th time I've done this, I feel the board starting to break. I'm like, I probably get one more really good jump on this. I run and I jump, and I'm like, how? And then the board breaks as I'm on there for 2 or 3 seconds. I land, I hit the ground. I'm in blistering pain for a few seconds, then bam, the board slammed me in the chest, and I'm just laying there on the ground like this, looking up at the ceiling as there's a group of people staring at me, and there's a board just laying on my chest. I just lean up and I go, well, that was fun! Because I can't break character to yell, help me. I just landed on the ground and think I broke my spine, which obviously to anybody felt like I did. I was just yeah. And then I got up, I'm like, well, what life throws you bungees or knocks you off a window, you just gotta go with it. And they just kind of walked past me okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, they're gone, and I limp over and I slide down the wall. And my friends are all like, oh my God, are you okay? And I'm just yeah. Anybody have a water bottle? So I felt 100 of them on my back.
So some of the new games that are coming out, right? There's
Assassin's Creed 3.
No. Some of them came out this week. There was
Resident Evil 6.
What was it? It was Resident Evil 6 came out. What was the other?
That was last week.
What was the other AAA? Dishonored.
Dishonored. That looks good, but for some reason.
The remake. What was the remake?
Angry Birds.
XCOM. No, XCOM.
XCOM came out this week.
XCOM. What was
Enemy Unknown.
That one. Yeah, it came out. No, it came out with. It either came out this week or it came out last week.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think that's one of the $40 pickups though. XCOM and Disowned are probably one of the $40 pickups.
I think I'll wait for 30 on both of those, maybe 20.
I don't know. I think that they
Disowned looks good, but I don't think
I think they look like really good games, and they're
Disowned looks too much like Borderlands to me, or not Borderlands, BioShock.
No, it's like Assassin's Creed and BioShock together.
Yeah, it looks good, but I just don't think I'm gonna like it. But still, whatever.
And then the reason I would get XCOM is because I played a couple. I played XCOM, the original XCOM.
Off my leg.
A couple of times.
XCOM is fun, but
it's fun. So I would just be I would like to play it.
$20 says it's only 4 hours long.
Probably it's not. It's
I don't
even think it's a linear storyline.
Okay, so I need to clarify something. In the last episode, we were talking about Marvel. I need to clarify. I do like X-Men Origins Wolverine. I got a message, actually, private message me from somebody who listened to the podcast who was very mad at me because they said,
Wait. Someone actually watched this?
Yes.
Do 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 do
Do,
do
do, do. Copyright strikes.
do 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 do. Lindsay, cut that. Do 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 do.
Lindsay, we told you to cut it. Oh wait, Lindsay's not here.
We don't have a Lindsay. Oh, maybe we should hire one. No, we don't have money either.
Let's pay Jake to do this. Jake, if you would like to work on the podcast as somebody who we give the files to, and we make you but you can't listen to him.
No, you can't do anything. You
Jake,
can't do anything.
Jake, nobody loves you.
So if you're listening to this, just remember that.
Can I tell a story about Jake, or do you think he'll get angry at me?
I don't care.
Okay, so I'm walking out of school today, and the date is
Keep it G.
10, 11, 12.
Like PG, man.
Yeah, so Jake is running away from his girlfriend. And I turn around and I'm like, what the? Jake's like, I'm running nipples. Because it turns out that some guy flicked him in the nipple and he went running away.
Oh, my God.
It was so funny.
Hilarious.
So, yeah.
That's really funny. They got in trouble with Mr. Fowler. I'll have to tell you after we're done reporting the
Everybody
podcast.
hates Mr. Fowler.
No, Mr. Fowler's a good guy. It's just you don't get on his bad side. You don't get on yours.
No.
But so anyways, those games that we were talking about looked like really fun games.
Oh my God.
Resident Evil 6 is the only $60 game that came out in the past couple of weeks.
I have it on PlayStation. I'm borrowing it from my brother. I should have brought it over to play it.
Oh yeah, we could have just plugged up the. Oh no, the PlayStation's in the other room.
Maybe I'll come over sometime this weekend and we'll do like a... I actually have an idea for a new series, but I want you to pause it because I don't know if I'm going to unveil it yet.
Okay. And we're going to take a short break here. And
which will only be like a millisecond. Okay, we're back.
We're back. And that idea sounds good. All
okay.
Right, let's unveil it because I'm up to doing that.
Okay, so the series is going to be called Let's Try. And I even have the theme song that goes, let's try a stupid game. Let's try a game with the darkest aim. And Bada Bing 47 because nobody loves him. Yeah!
And obviously the theme song would be catchier and involve the names and rhyming stuff.
No, that's the official theme song. I like that song better.
No, I don't.
Yes.
No.
Let's for the games with the darkest aim. And Bada Bing because nobody loves him. I like that.
No, cut it. Cut it! Camera, cut it. Purple paint. Remember, mark that down to cut that area. It was between
Soda Stream.
It was between the time of 1659 and 1718.
What? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Aaron's like, oh no, wait, that's your little sister like running back and forth. I totally thought that was Aaron because like I blurred for a second and I was like, oh, okay, it's somebody in a white shirt's running through.
Yeah. Okay. So, but no. So yeah, this is kind of weird.
This is a crappy podcast because we can't think.
No, we're gonna do it anyways. And I don't know if it's going to be an hour, because when do you have to leave?
Like 6:20.
Okay, so we'll just end it short. I don't think people are really going to care that much. They'll just want more. But yeah, so this being the second podcast and all, we got some veteran stuff on our sleeves. Oh, I wanted to talk about something. I don't know if any of you guys know what it's called, but I heard on a podcast, it was the Rooster Teeth podcast. They were talking about how if you have 10,000 hours logged in something, you're considered like... You have this title with your name, and I can't remember what it's called, and I'm going to look it up right now. You talk about something while I look this up.
So I want to talk about the fact that I got a lead role in my drama play this year. I am playing the father in the Nutcracker, and there's like, as far as main guys go, I'm the second main character. There's like the little girl, Clara, and her brother Frank, who is a girl in our case because we had casted a girl. So her name is Francesca. The mother, the father, the Nutcracker, and the grandma, or the aunt, who's my sister in the story, and the Mouse King. So yeah, I've got a pretty good part. I have a lot of lines in it, so you should definitely come see it. If you're in the Jacksonville area, please come out to Creekside High School. I will talk about the dates in the next podcast.
It's located on 100 Knights Lane. That is 100 KNIGHTS. Lane.
Mr. Johnson's gonna suspend us because we just said that.
No, probably not. Okay, here it is. It's so it's in Malcolm Gladwell's book, The Outliers. In one of the chapters, he explains a 10,000 hour rule. This rule states that people don't become masters at complex things such as programming, music, painting, free throws.
So you're saying that
basically complex task.
Carter, we've
until
logged
they
at
have
least
accurate acquire 10,000 hours of practice, and so apparently, if you acquire 10,000 hours of practice, which is 3.5 years, working 8 hours every day for 365 days.
So you're saying that we've done that with Xbox?
You have.
We have.
I haven't because I haven't logged.
I have.
I haven't done it
I have
for
before I discovered the wonderful thing that is life.
Yeah, and then
I barely even play my Xbox.
So everybody.
How often do you see me online playing a game and I'm not watching Netflix?
It's just Netflix all the time.
Yeah, I know. That's
not online anymore.
I know because I have a life now.
So
I have a car and I have a job. So I have a seasonal job.
So everybody is the master of sleeping at the age of 4.
Oh my god! Who cares? My face got all like dramatic. Like you should just put a picture of my face. Who cares?
Who cares? But yeah. So the mastery rule. I was talking to Nick about that.
Oh god.
He was like, so, but as long as someone has to watch. Okay, we're back.
Oh my god! I had to tell 2 jokes that were inside jokes. So
they were a little inappropriate too. Okay, so
they were inappropriate.
So 10,000 hours rule. I was talking with my friend Nick, and he
don't say his last name because he'll flip out.
Yeah, he will. He doesn't even probably want his first name on here. He wouldn't even know.
So we're gonna call him Banana.
Banana. So Nick equals banana unless we're talking about the fruit. So Banana was I was talking to him about the mastery rule, and he's like, well, that only counts if someone has actually seen you doing it. So if I do 10...
So you're saying I lost my record then as a Xbox master? No.
As a
no
master
banana
of playing
no
Xbox.
Banana. I decline that. No.
Because nobody has legitimately seen you play 10,000 hours of Xbox.
Yes, they have. God!
Bringing religion to the podcast.
Yeah, now we're gonna get sued by like the
religion.
church.
The church.
The church is gonna sue us now.
The church, not a specific church.
You're excommunicated. Oh my God! iPhone attack.
The attack of the iPhones.
Attack of the iPhone.
Sunday. Attack of the iPhones.
Yeah, Sunday. Attack of the iPhones.
New blockbuster hit. Come see it. This is a terrible movie. Nobody should ever. No, iPhone 5.
Yeah, iPhone 5.
iPhone 5.
Yeah, there's something incredibly wrong with us.
No.
Definitely. There's
something wrong. There's just things wrong with the other people in the world.
Yep.
Okay.
It's random.
What else are we going to talk about? Man, I cannot even think of anything.
Here, I got something. Just comment over what I'm doing.
So he's doing the Opum Gundam style thing.
Okay, we're back.
I hate you. That now I have to edit 3 separate pieces of things, and I have to match them up, and I have to put them in a file. And
Sucks to suck, bro.
Actually, this kind of just makes this easier.
You have iMovie. You have iMovie.
Yeah, but iMovie won't let me just put in the audio. Good job. iMovie won't just let me put in the audio. I have to put background behind it. Which is weird. Stop that.
This is a weird color. Do it.
Yeah.
We have nothing to talk about.
I know. I was looking stuff up until you started making my dog bark. Okay, new app. Bad Piggies.
No, we're not talking about Bad Piggies.
Bad Piggies is an excellent app.
Shut up,
Carter. And you should buy it.
Carter,
it's an amazing app. It's fun.
I hate you.
It's made by the makers of Angry Birds.
Fine. We're gonna talk about this.
Let's see what's.
Download Haytel.
What?
Haytel. It's a walkie-talkie app. Please choose a contact. Here, let's pick somebody off my Facebook list who has this. Let's send a message. Ooh, let's send a message to Leah.
No.
Hi, Leah. How are you doing today? It's Brandon. I'm in Eleanor with Carter. Talk to me back. Oh. She's gonna throw a rock at me.
I don't even think it's gonna send to her.
Let's see what happens.
Alright, so after a long sustained part of silence, we're gonna start talking about things. I have no clue what I'm gonna talk about, guys. Let's talk about.
I can't even listen to my own message.
Let's talk about how we don't have anything to talk about. To give us something to talk about.
Banana.
Okay, stop that. Stop. Stop. So let's.
Dang it! I won't play it again.
Let's see. Of my 51 pages of internet, let me see what I want to talk to.
Jesus, Carter.
I have a lot of things. Okay, so, let's see.
So did you see the Oppa Gangnam Style Skyrim version?
No, I did not.
Oh God,
you'll have to show me to it after we're done with the podcast.
That's funny.
So I have no clue what I'm going to talk about because there was nothing in the news.
How far are we into the podcast? How far are we?
We are about 25 minutes into the podcast.
Okay, so I guess I'll just tell more stories for a little bit from Many Terrors. So I jump in and I scare some people, and I'm like, "You want to know what kind of infection I have?" They're like, "Are you on bath salts?" I'm like, "No, that's a serious issue. People keep mistaking us for bath salt zombies," and they start laughing. So what I do is I wander to the next room, kind of like bringing them inward, and they have to go through 2 giant inflatables.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Not the full size ones, only half size. So they're just like pretty much right above your waist. And there's a girl who I'm gonna not say her name for obviously security purposes.
Yeah.
She swings out and she screams out and she's like, "You want to be one of my mannequins?" They start screaming. So I run and I slam through the clothes that are in the thrift store. And they scream again and we're like, "Seriously? 3 times in one area? That's pathetic." And then there's a dude who hangs out in the jail right next to us. It's a fake jail, obviously. And he's a big dude. He's just standing there. They kind of walk in there like, "Oh, it's fake." He slams his baton into the mailbox. He's like, "What are you looking at?" And they slam up against the wall. I run in, this before I fell, broke the board.
Yeah.
I ran and jump into the board. And I start screaming because I'm supposed to be scared. They're like running into the next room. I'm like, "Don't let Mr. Richardson get you."
Mr. Rich.
Well, actually, I was like, I think I said like Mr. Robert. But later I said Mr. Rich by accident. So hi, Mr. Rich. If you're in the off chance you're watching this, please don't give me an F. I'm just
hey, it's the upset Cuban part of the da 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 da.
So I'm just like
that.
I'm
like
like
Cuban.
I'm like, "Watch out for Mr. Rogers," and then they took off running.
Silence after our ting.
No. This is thriller.
No, that's a copyright. We're gonna get so many copyright strikes, man.
We're gonna get sued in our channels.
Actually, don't we have no, we have 30 seconds of free media rights.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
It's in.
Not according to CeeLo Green.
Not according to CeeLo Green.
I recorded the first episode of the Dead Rising Let's Play, and I put 30 seconds of the song "F.U." because I'm not saying the real word because I'm trying to cut back on that. And I got copyright flagged, and I lost my Creative Commons until I took the video down.
Sucks.
Yeah. So I couldn't upload any videos till I took the video down. So I'm like, support one of my cause or get my Creative Commons back. If you don't know what Creative Commons means, it means we can go over 15 minutes.
Yep. And then, okay, so let's talk about Pokemon. Pokemon White and Black 2 came out. So me and a couple of people at my school that actually are interested in Pokemon.
This is the part of the podcast where I zone out.
So we think that Pokemon Black and White 2 is just a cover for Gen 3 remakes. Because everybody loved Gen 3.
And how much should you spend on that game?
Like $35.
$35, okay. I'm going to give a note to the podcast. That's $35 he spent on Pokemon Black, right?
White 2.
White 2. Make friends with your virginity, Carter. It will be yours forever.
Hey, there are a lot of people that play Pokemon at the school.
How many girls play Pokemon?
I don't know. I'm not friends with any girls that play Pokemon that I know of.
Yeah, you're going to end up with somebody like Destiny.
No.
Yeah. Carter's like staring at the ceiling like, no.
Trying to think.
He's genuinely thinking about this.
I'm trying to think. Let's see. No, not that one.
Oh my god, this is pretty funny. Carter's genuinely thinking very well about this.
No, I cannot think of any girls that I know that play Pokemon. You messed it up. Okay, so
I broke the podcast.
You broke the podcast. No!
Oh no, whatever will we do?
So, I don't know what to talk about. Man, this podcast is gonna suck because it's just a lot of silence. And a lot of
Jake will be disappointed in us.
Yeah, Jake, the fanboy, will be disappointed in us. I don't even know if he has enough time to be a fanboy because he has like.
No, let's talk about the fact that Jake told me he's quitting his channel.
There's like 3 videos up. I was really hoping that he would do a lot more guitar covers.
Yeah, I know his guitar covers are really good.
Yeah. Better than just Barry playing.
Ooh!
And
he's gonna like deck you in the face on Monday.
Probably. I don't even know if he's gonna listen to this. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this up until like 2 weeks after we record.
You're gonna put this up in the middle of like December.
Probably. And none of this stuff will be relevant at all to anything. But
so the JV game is tonight.
Oh yeah, our JV
are undefeated, and it's going against
Pontevedra, which is one of our main.
The Pontevedra Sharks, who is our second rival compared to Bartram.
No, it's Pontevedra then it's Bartram because Bartram is our neighbor rivals.
Yeah, they're our rival school.
Yeah, but they didn't really. We beat Bartram.
6 o'clock. I got like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. So
it doesn't matter. Bartram's still our rival. I gotta stretch real fast.
Okay, well, Pontevedra, the game starts in an hour. And,
and their team is also undefeated. So
yeah, but their team has like one last game than ours.
Mhm.
They were 5-0 and we're 6-0. And if we walk out of there, we can walk out of there 6-1, and we can still have our held high because I mean.
No, we have to go undefeated. JV goes undefeated. Our JV team is better than our varsity.
It's the sad thing. It's true. Our varsity team has won 2 games and lost 4. No, 3.
Our varsity sucks.
Our varsity sucks. But we're gonna get all the JV guys next year.
It's like Bartram. Bartram used to have an amazing JV and an amazing varsity, and now they're just really bad.
Yeah. So on the keynote of marching band, because we were talking about football.
No.
My competition was previous Saturday, right? And we got all the way in. There's a prelims
I'm
and
plugging
finals.
my ears right now, so I can't hear.
And then so we went through prelims, and we got in 9th place overall. And then we dropped down to 10th place. But Bartram Trail, who came in, listen to this, they came in 2nd place overall the first time out of 22 bands.
Bartram beat
and
you
then
guys.
They dropped to 5th place. Well, they only have 150 kids. We have like 200 some odd kids that we have to like. We'll never be
200
as
people
high as them because we have so many freshmen and sophomores that don't play, and individual marching is bad, and individual music is bad. So, that's what Mr. Fowler said. So we'll most likely never be really high up in any band kind of thing. So yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Is that one particular person who hates me still in band?
Yeah. Who? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so now let's talk about politics and economy. And by politics and economy, I mean the new Monopoly game for Doctor Who. Bow ties are cool.
Okay. If you talk about politics, I swear.
Come on, get on your list thing, man. You have this whole entire list.
None of my list is relevant anymore. I made this back in the middle of August.
Okay, you know what? There's probably something on there we can still talk about.
Making it midweek to October. My list is relevant for August. Okay, have you ever watched My Name is Earl?
Yes.
My Name is Earl is so funny.
You should just keep that up so we have constant ideas. So what else is on there?
Oh, my vacation I went on this summer.
Okay, let's talk about that.
So I went to San Francisco.
Sounds fun. Go to the Rainbow District?
Actually, no. Jonathan went there. Oh, cut that out.
Nope. Staying in.
Okay. Jonathan told me to watch out for all the gay people. And I'm just
saying, yeah, I remember that.
I'm just saying, our friend Jonathan, who's definitely not going to watch this video,
he's homophobic.
He's homophobic. I personally don't care what the preference is. You can be what you want to be.
Yeah, don't judge.
So, Jonathan's like, San Francisco, I'll never go there. Everybody there is gay. I saw one gay person.
The Rainbow District, man.
On the flight back, it was my flight attendant. And I was like, oh, that wasn't so bad. There's like no gay people. I get on the flight. Hello. I'm just like, I almost went
to be kidding.
Yeah, literally, I was just like, I almost went 7 days without seeing a gay person. He's like, and I'm like, okay, it might just be fun. He's like, how are you today, sir? And I'm just like, no. I'm like, still might be fun boy. He's like, and he starts walking around like, oh my god, like this, like moving his hips like that. And I'm just like, pause real fast.
So yeah, that was an interesting story that you had to talk about. Let's talk about your.
I already did that.
iOS 6 sucks. What?
We already talked about that. That's when it first came out.
A new slogan. Let's talk about your new slogan.
My new slogan is "Why should you be spared?" Which I don't really like, and I'm gonna come up with a better one. Let's talk about the PlayStation Vita.
What about it?
Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad?
I haven't had a personal experience with it.
I played with it for about an hour or so in the
store.
But
I've heard good reviews.
I've heard more good things about it than I've heard bad things about it. I've heard more bad things about the 3DS.
Yeah, the 3DS is... And then they made a 3DS XL.
Oh my god!
It's a 30% bigger screen with the same intense 3D Pokemon.
For $200.
Yeah.
You get a screen that is only 30% bigger. If you're stupid enough to buy that, I'm going to hit you with my car.
And then what else? There was something. Oh, there was something else about the. There was DS. It was 3D. There's the Wii. Okay, so the new Wii U. You know?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they had when they were advertising it, they made it really, really really weird. So it was like.
I might actually buy
They had the white one, right? They had the white one that was like $100 cheaper than the black one. That was because there was the memory was different. But the way they made it look was like you can pay $100 more for a black Wii U.
Let's talk about the fact that Nintendo is becoming awesome again.
Yeah.
Nintendo went from
the GameCube days.
Nintendo went from NES to SNES. Amazing.
To GameCube.
Nintendo.
Or not to GameCube. I mean, you can.
It went from SNES to Nintendo 64,
and then to GameCube, and then to GameCube, and then
then it went to GameCube. Amazing system.
And then it went to Wii.
And I actually sold my GameCube to buy games for the Wii and all my GameCube games. I regret that.
Yeah, that's just not a smart idea.
Yeah.
You know they haven't made one Pokemon game for the Wii, but they had like.
Yeah, they have.
They haven't. Not really.
Yes, they have. They made like 6 or 7.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have a couple of them.
They all suck though.
Yeah, they're all really bad. But not as good as like Pokemon Coliseum.
Oh my god,
2.
XD Gale of Darkness.
Yes, XD Gale of Darkness.
My creepypasta is actually based off XD Gale of Darkness.
XD Gale of Darkness was like the best. Game
we should talk about that. My creepypasta. Let me pull it up.
Oh yeah.
Peter, can I open Safari?
You can. It probably won't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna open up Safari.
I'm gonna read the creepypasta since it's me in the story, and it's very short, but okay, it's only about 5 paragraphs.
Wait, how come you don't have it on your phone?
I do, but it's just faster. Dirk. I typed in Dirk.
www.dirk.com.
You've never gone to my website. You gotta sign up for my website, Carter.
I'll do it later. I'll do it after this video.
You're never gonna do it, are you?
No, I'm not. Open DNS.
What?
Oh, this is funny.
Oh
that is
God,
funny stuff.
Stupid Mac.
That is funny stuff. For Google.
Fugle.com.
Fugle.com.
Oh my god.
Oh my, this is amazing.
We have something mentally wrong with us.
No.
Oh my god! Does that look familiar?
Is that?
It's my logo.
Yeah, but you didn't really make that. So.
Oh my god, that one looks cool. Yeah, if the guy who actually made my thing is listening to this, sorry for stealing your image, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I literally was just like, I need
Darkest
something.
ain't equal. Darkest ain't do.
Shut up, Carter.
Come on,
I can sing.
I
want to learn the clicking language.
It's called Bush. Bush something.
Bush. If you can tell, that's the easy way to pick up a girl.
Oh, there it is.
It's the clicking language. Stop it.
I'm trying to look.
Yes, well, I'm trying to get into the freaking forums. Okay, game reviews. Tell me what games you want to play.
There it is. Creepypasta.
Yeah. Okay, so
one topic, one post.
It's called Pokemon Soul Stealer. Oh my god, it has 5 views.
Oh my gosh, 5 views. I wonder if there are any comments. Let's read the comments first.
No, there's no comments. Okay, let me start it. I've always been a fan of the Pokemon games. Well, I used to. Oh my god, I'm getting glared by your screen.
Yeah.
My name is Brandon, and I recently was feeling nostalgic and wanted to replay the Johto games, since they were my favorites when I was a kid. I climbed up into my attic and went through some of the old boxes trying to find my Game Boy, but with no such luck. All I could find was a broken copy of the Silver game, so I decided to go onto Amazon and buy a new copy, and a Game Boy to go with it. When I saw that there was a bundle deal for the DS Lite and a copy of the remake Soul Silver for about $80, it seemed like a good deal at the time. About 2 weeks later, my DS and the game showed up, but it was very strange. The sticker was ripped off and a very crappy marker. It said PKMSSDP. I just ignored it and played the game. I booted it up and there was a save game called Beast. When I loaded the game, I saw that I was standing in front of the Pokemon Center. I checked to see that the trainer before me had what Pokemon he had. He had a Bayleaf, level 67, Noctowl, level 55, Gyarados, level 45, and Pikachu, level 100. Their bodies were disgusting and hideous. I leaned over and threw up, but I just put that in for, I don't know why. I kind of regret putting that in.
It's there now.
Yeah. I took a few minutes to let my stomach settle down. I continued looking through the profile and saw that he had all the badges and the money amount just had an infinite symbol, which is not possible, and his name was now Gold. I walked into the Pokemon Center to go look at what Pokemon he had in the PC, but a random trainer ran up to me and said, "Oh no, the beast has risen." Gold ran into a cave, and so I saw Lugia, but it was the Shadow Lugia from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Shadow Lugia fired what looked like a shadow ball at Gold. He floated up in the air, and the DS screen turned to black, and Shadow Lugia let out a blood-curdling scream. I threw the DS at the wall as a way to get the noise away from me. I forgot to put it in there. A dark meme began to climb out of the DS, dragging itself out of the DS. It was Gold. He came out and covered what looked like black sludge. He dropped a single Pokeball, and the Shadow Lugia appeared. It let out the same scream from before. I covered my ears until it stopped. When I moved my hands, they were covered in blood. Gold said, "Didn't you read the game? PKMSSDP means Pokemon Soul Stealer. Don't play." Gold threw the DS at me. It hit me in the face, breaking my nose. I picked up the DS and ran out of the room and grabbed a hammer out of my grasp. When I tried to smash the DS, Gold grabbed my wrist and began burning my skin, almost down to my flesh. I grabbed the DS and slammed it against Gold's head, and he let go of me. I ran into the house where I saw the Shadow Lugia. Time out. What do you think so far?
I think it's really good.
Thank you. Gold grabbed me from behind and slammed me onto the ground. "Time for you to die, B-word. Sorry. His face was covered in the blood. I kicked him and I grabbed the DS before running outside. My neighbor saw me running out of the house. She tried to stop me and calm me down. I threw the DS into the middle of the street. Gold grabbed my neighbor and slammed her into the ground and burned through her neck. I got into my truck and ran over the evil DS. Gold ran and jumped onto the hood of my truck and tried to burn through the windshield trying to grab me. I floored it and I crashed my truck into my house. I leaned back in my seat thinking that the horror was over. "Oh, thank God," I said. Gold popped up. Not even God can save you from me. I shifted the truck into reverse and slammed my foot down the gas pedal. I reversed, and as I did though, I slammed into my neighbor's car. Gold got knocked off the hood, and I drove forward and crushed Gold, putting an end to this nightmare. Until the Shadow Lugia lifted my truck about 20 feet in the air. I'd forgotten about the other demon. I opened the door and jumped out of the truck. I slammed onto the concrete. When I hit the ground, I could feel my leg break. I crawled over to the DS remains and just kept smashing the cartridge on the ground until the DS screen lit up again. And the Shadow Lugia dived back into the game. Over the next 30 years, I saw Lugia and Gold quite often. Until one day when I was driving and it crashed and died. The last words I heard were, B-word, I told you God couldn't save me from me. Now I'm the demon. I forever work alongside Gold, taking people and bringing them along with us. And by the way, don't turn around. Darkest Saint 15. September 23rd, 2012. I think it was pretty good. It's my first creepypasta, and I mean, looking back at it, there's some stuff I wish I would have changed, but not too bad.
For a first creepypasta, that's really good.
Thank you. Yeah, they're fun to write because you can just be creative. Oh my God, we're at 45 minutes already.
Oh, that's cool, and it's almost time for you to go because it's 6:15.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna end this one here, guys.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I do not. Unless you got something else.
I have one more thing I want to say. I just want to say that people have not been subscribing to you, who are subscribed to me. Carter and I have decided we are permanent video making partners. If a game has co-op and we think it's something we can work with, we will be Let's Playing it.
And we'll upload it not only to our channels, but we'll also upload it to TwinPeakGames. And
I think what we're going to do...
every other video will be a different perspective side.
I think what we should do is, if I come up with a Let's Play, it goes on my channel. If you come up with a Let's Play, it goes on your channel.
And then
if we decide that it's something that's beyond good, we put it up on Twin Peaks.
No, I think Twin Peaks...
Twin Peaks should be a multiplayer game channel.
I know. That's what I'm saying. For co-op games, but it's like every other one. Like, you get all the odds. I get all the evens, right? And all the evens are from my character, and all the odds are from your character.
Or you could just give me your file and I can put them together. Then we can just put them on Twin Peaks.
No. What I'm saying is that we like...
Well, if people go through my channel and then they see 1, 3, 5, 7,
and then they'll be
9.
Like, "Where's 2, 4, 6, 8?" Then it drags attention to both of our channels.
That's true. But yeah, if you guys are subscribed to me, subscribe to Carter. I've hit 60 subs. And I hit 60 subscribers lately.
And I'll start putting up videos once my schedule is freed up and stuff. So around summertime, I'll try and make as many videos as possible and get them up and get recordings on them. And I'll try and get on that. With track and band and all that stuff.
And with me, with Night Terrors, like I said, I was going to start doing workout videos. All through October, I have Night Terrors, and I have to start rehearsing for my play, which is in December, and we started doing rehearsals. So my videos are going to come out a little bit slower than lately. But thank you for listening / watching this podcast. We will try to make a better one next time. Sorry we had nothing to talk about.
And that's going to do it for us. Thank you for watching the Twin Peaks Games, the Twin Peak Games podcast number 2. I've been BadaBing47 or Carter.
And I've been the Darkest Saint 15, otherwise known as Brandon from Darkest Saint Dungeons. Thank you for listening.
And that's a wrap.